than not. But
yeah,
know.
4 seasons in a row, top 10. That's nothing to sneeze at, man. And Smash is just like real life. You're going to have your ups and downs, you know. Sometimes life is going to come at you fast and, you know, take you out of the zone. But Larry Lurr looking to establish himself as one of the top 10, again, I would say, for this PGR 100 all-time ranking. He's got a great resume to do that, but needs to, you know, because he was on the lower end of the top 10, like 7th-ish for a couple seasons, needs to have a really strong closer to make sure he's on there.
I will say this. I remember, you know, the last time Larry was in the building for Dreamhack, he went out there and won it in the Grand Finals over Eastham. So no reason to not think he can't go back-to-back at Dreamhacks. You got a tall task right in front of him, though, in SDX. Somebody who, if you're going to give, you know, improvement of the year category, you got to give him, like, that's an honor he absolutely deserves. I actually think he won that.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Now that I think about it,
you know he did win that.
So,
yeah.
Man, validating his greatness here. Another opportunity, though, against Larry Lurr. We'll see what he can do.
Yeah, SDX literally coming out of nowhere. Larry Lurr, a storied player. We know this guy. We've known him for years. And like you said, former defending Dreamhack Montreal champion. This guy always shows up big in Canada. I think he got 3rd at Gommel this year, or rather last year. Really strong overall, though.
Yeah, he's had some success at Dreamhack, or Canada in general, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, air up
smash.
Yeah, that'll do it every single time.
Regardless of which version of Smash you're playing, pretty much.
Yep.
I think that works in all the games. Probably even works in Ultimate, man. If it didn't, I'd be surprised.
I actually think it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's going to work out for Mewtwo, yes. That big, meaty hitbox coming through.
SDX just charging the Shadow Balls, though. I like how he's not charging it all the way, though. That way he still has access to, you know, be reversing to turn around, or just not telegraphing that he's got a giant Shadow Ball start up, or charged up. But yeah, either way, Larry Lurr coming back from that Angel platform with a vengeance, not letting SDX land. How are you going to get off the edge against Fox is a tough question for many characters to answer, but especially Mewtwo with a slow second jump like that. SDX somehow finding his way back onto the stage. Larry trying to hold down the center now rather than the edge. Just make him, or make SDX come to him.
It's caught right there. Straight Shadow Ball going to do it. Larry trying to force in that forward smash. None doing. Oh.
That would have been insane.
Yep.
The Nair to footstool disable into a charge smash attack. One of Mewtwo's most lethal kill confirms.
Okay, trying to find this last good hit to end SDX. I've seen SDX in these positions plenty of times before, man. This is honestly one of those things where it can be extremely scary because he knows that up smash, man, that's just a game changer for him sometimes. But Larry able to just poke away at that shield and finally finds a back air to secure himself the first game.
Yeah, Mewtwo with Rage, such a devastating character, but Larry Lurr so aware of where SDX's shield was angled. Mewtwo leaves himself pretty open once it starts to deteriorate, and that back air hitting at the perfect angle right on his skull. Going to close out the first match from across the stage, and we're going back to Battlefield. Kind of a bold play from SDX. Fox notorious for being really dangerous here. All right, we got those up tilts.
Confidence choice on SDX's part.
Yeah, I know Mewtwo players like it too for the teleport cancels, but you might need a little bit more than that when Fox is hitting you for 60, 70% with these early confirms.
Speaking of which, taking him to 85 on that one, all off the side B. And just tacking on a few lasers there for good measure. Oh, I like that air right there. The answers that Larry is putting up here are fantastic. Again, Max, as you highlighted, Mewtwo can struggle coming off that ledge. And Larry just exploiting it for the most part.
Yeah, his aerials, with the exception of Nair and Fair, just require a little bit of time to start up, so it's hard for him to cover himself on the way up like that, especially, again, because his jump is slow to accelerate. Larry, though, just looking for the kills now, and that's when things are going to get dicey. Can't get too eager against a character like Mewtwo. He's so good at keeping you out, and he punishes you really hard for it.
All right, so yet again, my man Larry finds himself with the lead. SDX, up to you, my friend, again to respond. What do you got?
And being on that edge, whether you're Mewtwo or not, is so scary against Fox just because you know the danger that awaits you when the forward air strikes. And I think SDX has some flashes of that in front of him. Either way, going to pick up a brilliant punish on that high illusion. Larry not quite on point with the spacing there. And now we're going to see yet another instance of this match being even. Larry trying to pressure him at the edge to the best of his ability. Rather than just going for the stand-in-place up tilts, though, he's been doing a lot of these dropped aerials on him. Oh, that back air just in time?
It was a scary situation to find yourself in, but SDX now with an opportunity to pick it up a little bit. Comes through with the nair. Good patience, using that long tail to his advantage. Love that length sometimes.
Love how he just dashed right up, stopped the dash, and then as soon as he was able to, went for the down tilt. Kind of like Smash Ultimate, man, except you don't need that break in between.
Feel that. Not safe on the dash attack. SDX with a really good opportunity to get on the board. There, he loves just going for that side B. Just pop you up in the air.
Shooting a couple of these lasers, but you don't want to get caught shooting all the way from the other side of the stage. Mewtwo could just be there in 1 second with his insane dash speed.
Ooh, might be in the blast zone if this continues. Great spaces from Larry. Oh, I like that. Went over and above. Really anticipated that option from SDX with the Shadow Claw.
Yeah, Mewtwo's got such great horizontal range, but Fox has that vertical acceleration up and down that he can just catch Mewtwo with pretty easily. Don't fight the losing battle side to side against Mewtwo. Just poke at him from the top and from underneath.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, great catch in the air. Mewtwo left vulnerable for even just that half a second is all it took for Larry to strike.
Yeah, that forward air is so quick to start, but if you don't land, it's got a little bit of lag in the air.
Yep.
Larry with the eagle eye for it, just going to snipe out an up air and put himself up 2-0, man. I was saying I liked SDX at the start of this, but the way Larry's been playing, he is looking super clean.
Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with picking SDX. Again, you know, new kid on the block, the young gun. He's been, you know, out here slaying, but this is a seasoned veteran in Larry. Been doing it for years upon years, man. This is a guy who, no stranger to rising to the occasion. I think that's what we're seeing right now as he's up 2-0. Really on the doorstep of 3-0 and SDX into the losers bracket.
We've got another strong veteran waiting in the winner's side of top 8 in Ally. He and Larry, great friends. Of course, they're both looking to return to their former glory before Ultimate comes out. I have high hopes for both of them in the early meta as well. So this is a precursor to what they're going to be able to do. I'm liking it. Doing it for the old school right now.
It's all about where your fundamentals lie, man. That's two of the best in the business. But even, you know, as my excitement is for them as well, like it's the new kids that we're seeing too. SDX might have just got launched into the release date of Ultimate. My goodness, man. I'll see you in December, baby. Because Larry said, I ain't trying to see you right now.
Just one more stock between SDX and the losers bracket. Is Larry going to be able to pull this one off, man? He's looking in prime form. Oh, the chase down. Smart by SDX. Kind of a panic roll to the center.
Yeah, just a little bit here. Patience from Larry. Really netting him just 42%. Okay, and not going to give that air dodge. He might have been, SDX might have been looking for him to give up. Right back in control goes Larry.
And just catching him in these offstage situations. If he has to use that giant jump to get past the edge, could be kind of predictable on the way down. Mewtwo with not a great down air. There's gaps in his neutral air's hitbox. So you can really challenge him on the way down and make some magic happen. Either way, SDX with a fully charged Shadow Ball, that's going to attack on 26% if Larry gets caught by it. That's half the lead right there.
Yep.
See that, man? How wide Fox's down air is? And then there's gaps in Mewtwo's neutral air that he happened to line up with.
Good punish, solid. Waited for it, outsmart from Larry to go to the ledge. Trying to force anything on the stage, just jumping around a little bit. Set up for us. Attack damage with the laser. Oh my God!
That's the set right there. Larry immediately ready to reflect the Shadow Ball back at SDX. And you know what, man? He's got a reflector too. If he was more prepared for that, he could have reflected it back at Larry. If Larry was still in shine, it would have broken his shine.
Yep.
Oh, man. That was too real.
So many possibilities for that.